वासुदेवाय कृष्णाय सच्चिदानन्दाय परं गुरुं गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपः। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 18th stanza of chapter 12 by the grace of the Universal Master Satchidananda Paramatma. शत्रु मित्रादि समम which is thus equal to Shatru and Mitras. This is description in this stanza. Samah Shatru च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयो शीतोष्ण सुख दुखेषु समसंग विवर्जितः। समः शत्रु च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयो शीतोष्ण सुख दुखेषु समसंग विवर्जितः। Sama, it means equal. Shatru, mitra, it means friends and enemies. Cha, it means and. Manapamanayo, it means respect or insult. Tatha, it means and. Shitoshna sukha dukkadu, it means pain and pleasure. Pain and pleasure. Sama, it means feel equal. Cha means and. Sangha vivarjita, without a attachment. Who can maintain the equilibrium between the friend and the enemy, and admiration and insult, honor and insult, and hot and cool condition, it means the pain and the pleasure, all condition he made the equilibrium. Who is the same and the without attachment? Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma, the master of billions uncountable universe, galaxies and universe. The master of all restoration and base of all universes. The all universes laying in the very small part of Sadguru Satchidananda Paramatma Lord Krishna. He is telling in this stanza very, very deep, meaningful things. And this teaching is towards the Atma Jnana. There is not telling about a general person. Here is the telling about a specific and very, very nice seeker and Sadguru. Because the Sadguru and the top class seeker, they are equal. Sadguru is already enlightened and Atma Jnani, but top class seeker is coming Atma Jnani. I want to say here that the disciple is the masters of the master, because they are incoming Sadgurus. So the Sadguru very carefully and save the disciples' heart. Here the Sadguru is telling to Arjuna, my dear Arjun, a person who comes in the very, very nice stage of the meditation, he has no enmity with any person, or here is no friendship with any person. He is equal to enmity and friendship. Why it is happened? Because he is totally aware in the mind, intellect, mood and ego. He is totally aware in all three bodies. So, this awareness brings the detachment from the mind. If he is not living in the mind, ego and intellect, then no effect on his soul of the mind, ego and intellect, because the enmity and the friendship, like and dislike, all are the part of mind and ego. The enmity comes in the mind, goes to intellect and make an impression on mood, chitta, and then the ego permit to do anything. But when he is not living in the mind, he is not living in the mood, he is not living in the intellect, he never affect with the enmity or with the friendship. But it is not meaning that the enlightened person is coward. The Krishna fight the battles. The Krishna kill the devils. The Krishna love their friends and gopis. The Krishna dance with him. The Krishna hug all of them. It is not meaning that Krishna was a person of physical relationship. No. Even Krishna has many wives, but he was a topest master of this universe. Why it is possible? When you are killing the person in the bar, but you are a saint. When you are loving with several your wives, but you are a saint, how it is possible? How it is possible that the Vasishtha has thousands sons and daughters. How it is possible? They are very reputed enlightened master. And the Vasishtha has two wives. How it is possible that Vishwamitra was caught in the love of the Menika and he was enlightened person? How it is possible that Sandipani, Kabir, Nanak and many saints, they have family and they have son and daughters, but they are enlightened? It is possible because they are not standing in the stage of the doer, they are standing in the stage of the pure soul. Their physical body, mental body, causal body, all are only instrument and they use them without any deviation, without any attachment, without any regret. The Krishna and any master, you cannot affect a master by the respect or the irrespect or the insult. But if you are a real seeker and you do the meditation regularly and honestly, then you can affect the master. Because master is only when affected and then he sees his disciple is doing meditation. I am not justifying the norms of the relationship in the society. No. I am only telling that the doer is not effective when you are enlightened. Atma Jnani. So, how can the enmity can affect you? And how can the affection of friendship can affect you? Because in the enmity you see in the enemy the pure soul and you do not hate. A person says in India, never hate to the thief, always hate to the thieving activities. I say no. I say never hate to thief and nor hate to theft, but you see that thief is also doer and theft is also doing. This is the higher knowledge. This is not a worldly knowledge. And the non-violence is not that. A person clap your face and you give him that another face of your face. No. If the non-violence is okay, then how Krishna do the Mahabharata battle? He was the God. If non-violence is okay, then how Rama killed the Ravana? Non-violence is okay where there you are with your disciples or with your lover persons. They make any mistake, then you do not punish them. But if any negative or rust or the cruel forces attack on your country, there is a need to fight with them, but fight with awareness. So Arjuna is fighting with awareness. And Krishna is teaching to the Arjuna a very practical and precious knowledge that if you are a good seeker, you will stand in the equilibrium of the samatha. When there is no enmity, there is no friendship. You are enmity and the friendship, They are the character of the Antakarna. My dear friends, if you are not living in the Antakarna, then the respect and the insult cannot be effect on you. Because these are all the feeling of Antakarna, not feeling of you. You will never affected if any person will criticize you, and you will never affected if any person is singing a very, very nice prayer for your respect. No. Because the attachment with the mind, intellect and mood has gone by the meditation, because you already see that they are only instruments and they are working because you have a consciousness of existence, so they are working. Otherwise the dead body cannot feel insult or respect. If you sing a very good prayer in front of the dead body will not react. So I am not teaching you to become the dead body. I am teaching you that you can see the physical body is your instrument, and your mind is your instrument, and your intellect is your instrument, and your mood is your instrument. An instrument must be used in the proper manner. The surgeon's knife used to save the lives, but you cannot put the knife in your eyes. So my dear friend, this is a very, very deep meaning stanza. If you have total detachment from all these instruments, and how can come this detachment? When you see these instruments different from you, when you can see these instruments, they are not alive, they are like a matter, they are dead, and your consciousness is alive. Your body is working because you have the enlightened in existence inside of you in the form of your life. So my dear friend, the Krishna is telling here, when the sorrows come in your life, when the pain come in your life, when the pleasure come in your life, when the good days come in your life, when the bad days come in your life, you must always live detached. Never jump in the joy and never fall in the sad. Always a similar, a equilibrium, a level, a stable condition you should live. The bad days will come and goes. The good days comes and goes. The joy comes and goes. The pain comes and goes. But once a pleasure comes, never goes. Once a enlightenment comes, never goes. Once you are aware in your consciousness, never goes. If you know that this is a snake and it can bite you, then this consciousness will always stand. It will not go. Always when you see the snake, you understand, oh, it is snake. When you make the habit to see your mind, when you do the work meditation every time, when you see everything in their action, but you see that you are not doing, you are not doer, you are a seer, you are a knower, then this type of life will bring in your life detachment. So my dear friend, why don't the enmity and the friendship and this feeling can affect on Jnani? Because he do not live in the Antakarna. He is totally detached from Antakarna. Antakarna is the technical word. It is the set of mind, intellect, mood and ego. It is called Antakarna, it is called micro body and causal body. So my dear friend, this is the cause that they cannot affect on a person who is going to the highest peak of enlightenment, and at that time, because he is living in the detachment stage, at the time when he is living separate from all worldly feelings, but when this time he is aware from mind, intellect and ego, then he never affect by the respect, by the insult. And he never affect Shitoshna Sukh Dukkhada. It means Shit, it means the painful condition, hard days. Sukh, it means a place, it means the happiness. Dukkha, it means the sorrow. So when the life is without any interest, the boring life, so the worldly person goes in the depression. But the meditator never goes in the depression, because he living in the equilibrium. He knows. He knows that he is existence. He is the God. He is the living God in this earth. He knows nobody can affect. I can give you many examples of the enlightened persons. They never affected with the condition of this world. My dear friends, this is the stanza of enlightenment. This is the stanza of highest teaching. This is the stanza of awareness. Because this stanza is telling you many precious things. He is telling Sangha Vivarjita. Sangha, it means the connection, living with. You know, the drop of the Swati is different result to the connection. When he comes in the banana plant, the drop convert into the kapur, and when he comes in the mouth of a shell, he convert into the pearl, and when the drop goes in the mouth of a snake, the drop is convert into the poison. So my dear friend, if a person goes in the worldly things and antakarna and the mind, mood and ego, he goes outside and he become his life like a poison. When that drop goes with the good person, nice person, cultured person, a loving person, the person become loving. When that person comes to the master, he become precious like pearl. So my dear friend, this is the effect of the Sangha. It means joining. It means living with. So this is all things is attachment. But the Krishna is telling very specific teaching. Sangha Vivarjita. Vivarjita, it means no. Never attach with anything, always live in detachment. Because the attachment is the word. Attachment is the mesmerism. Attachment is the maya. Attachment is the foundation. Attachment is the cause of death and birth. Attachment is the cause of the blindness. Attachment is the cause of ajnana. Attachment is the cause of long journey, millions of the years. So if you want to separate from the material and you want to join the beyond of the energy, and that is called existence, you must be do the meditation of Sakshi, and gradually you must aware one by one. And what will be happen then? Then will be happen, then you will not feel the enmity to anyone, even your enemy. What will be happen then? You will be not partial with your friends. You will become an impartial person. And you can do good with the friends, you can fight with enemies, but you will not disturb internal side. And what will be happen? Nobody can make you fool by the some artificial admiration word. And nobody will excite you by any insulting behavior. Because you will not excite in insult and you will be not excite in admiration. And nobody can make you fool. And everything comes and goes in your life. The pain comes and it will go. The pleasure comes and it will go. And you will be stand. And you will be feel that all things is coming and going, but you are not affecting, you are not joining, you are not feeling, you are not weakened, you are not involving, you are not become the blind person in this storm of changing conditions or circumstances. Every circumstances, you can stand in the equilibrium and you will see all the circumstances that they are out of you, they are not in of you. So my dear friend, it is a very, very precious way of life that you will be unaffected with any type of disturbance. You always live in internal peace, internal pleasure and internal consciousness. So this is the way of detachment. This is the way of detachment from Maya and standing in existence, which is your God. Now your existence in living in you in the form of pure soul, that is your God, that is your Atma, that is your Jnana, that is your life, that is your love. So worldly love is not enough, and that is no mean worldly love. Worldly love has no meaning. The love of the soul and this type of love, this is the meaningful. Sometimes the masters behave with the very lovely to their disciples, because the masters want to make a relationship heart to heart with the disciples. What for? Therefore, the disciple and master will join heart, then master will transmit, master will transform their disciples' heart into the living God, into the living existing existence, which is beyond all of the Maya, which is beyond of your physical body, which is beyond your man and womanhood, which is beyond of your intellect, which is beyond your moods, which is beyond your thoughts, which is beyond your innate tendencies, which is beyond your impression of your million birth, then this Sakshi meditation will wash up all your impressions and you will become a pure and purest soul. Then when you become a pure and purest soul, that is the time of your complete liberation from death and birth cycle, and you will be enjoy your full life with the very, very happy or very, very pleasant condition. I am expressing my regards and my spiritual love, all of my friends, my seekers and my well-wishers and lovers. Thank you very much. Thank you.